These microwaves can cause brain damage. Just like I said, put on a list. Somebody just touched the door. See, that's when I got sick, when I came out of the stream metal detecting, so I know what it feels like. But this one up here, see, it says, oh, targeting the head. And you go, no, down. It's the next one. No, maybe the next one. Military personnel. The duty of all persons in the service of the United States, as well as other inhabitants thereof, to give the earliest information to Congress or any other proper authority of misconduct, frauds, or misdemeanors committed by any officers or persons in the service of these states, which may come to their knowledge. Article 32 of the Geneva Convention prohibits scientific and medical experiments and torture of civilians. It's a war crime against civilians and treason. Man, where? Credible sources, doctors, government scientists. These are all the doctors, scientists, government professors, whistleblowers. I'm tired of being where I'm supposed to be and getting hit with shit that other people are doing. Straight tired. I'm looking for something it says about why you need, hold on. An unconstitutional act is not a law. It confers no rights. It imposes no duties. It affords no protection. It creates no office. It is legal contemplation as inoperative as though it had never been passed. Hold on. Where does it say to get? Okay, that's what I thought. Targeted individuals as plaintiff can file lawsuits for the harm done to them based on either federal or state civil codes, which are different than criminal codes. Targeted individuals can also file lawsuits, the complaint, or pleadings against the state and federal governments, jurisdictions using the Constitution amendments. Rights. The 14th Amendment made the United States Constitution apply to the state courts as well as federal courts. State lawsuits are filed in Superior Court, and federal lawsuits are typically filed in the District Court. And didn't I say something about there are many treaties that the U.S. government has violated by targeting civilians worldwide, torture, human being experiments, Geneva Convention, crimes against humanity. Wow, these are all things that I've said. I didn't say that one, but technically, yeah, I guess, because you're destroying a human brain or heart, torture, and other cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment, punishment. 1984. Oh, you mean like the cameras in the bathroom while you're trying to go to the bathroom, take a shower, change. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that would be degrading to a person. I really would get that. Definition of torture. For the purpose of this convention, the term torture means any act by which severe pain or suffering, whether physical or mental, is intentionally inflicted on a person for such purposes as obtaining from him or a third party information or confession, punishing him for an act he or a third person has committed or is suspected of having committed, or intimidating, coercing him or a third person for any reason, or discrimination of any kind. When such pain or suffering is inflicted by, at the investigation of, or with the consent of acquaintance of a public official or other persons acting in an official capacity, it does not include pain or suffering arising from, inherent, or incidental to lawful sanctions. Treason. Levies war, adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere, is guilty of treason and shall suffer death, or shall be imprisoned not less than 5 years and fined under this title, but not less than $10,000, and shall be incapable of holding any office under the United States. Hate crimes are motivated crime, usually violent, which occurs when a perpetrator targets a victim due to gender, color, disability, language, nationality, physical appearance, religion, disability, religion, gender, identity, or sexual orientation. Violence Act, no. Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 94. Hate Crime Prevention Act 2009. Civil Rights 1968. Torture 18 Code Chapter 113C 2340. Torture means act committed by a person acting under the color of law, specifically intended to inflict severe physical or mental pain or suffering other than pain or suffering incidentally to lawful sanctions upon another person within his custody or physical control. Severe or mental pain or suffering means the prolonged mental harm caused by or resulting from. Well, no, we're not outside. No, no. Conspiracy. Yes. Terrorism. Involve violent act or acts dangerous to human life that are a violation of the criminal laws of the United States or any state that would be a criminal violation if committed within the jurisdiction of the United States or any state. Appear to be intended to intimidate, coerce civilian population. Electronic surveillance laws in the United States. Person's reasonable expectation of privacy. There we go. Don't get that. The right to be let alone. Don't get that. Oh, not to be deprived of life, liberty. Right to privacy. Common law torts and civil torts. Cause mental anguish or suffering. Invasion of privacy, public disclosure of private facts. Invasion of privacy, assault with intent to cause harm. Yeah. Stalking. Placed under surveillance. Emotional distress. I mean, you already caused brain trauma. I mean, doctor had to ask me if I fucking had a head injury. Pardon my language, Lord. Fear, anxiety, emotional torment. Yeah, I don't go metal detecting anymore. You know, I get followed around. Oh, a person who commits the tort of stalking upon another is liable to that person for damages including but not limited to general damages, special damages, and punitive damages pursuant to Section 3294. Emotional distress, yep. Nuremberg. There we go. Look, they hung all them sons of bitches. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I think brain trauma or head trauma, whatever you call it, heart attacks and everything else, stalking, all causes mental of some sort, PTSD raises, all of it. And like I said, it said Superior Court.